What's going on, people? Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the channel. How we doing?
Dad,
Yeah.
you have to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Dad. Dad,
Hey.
I take the ball. I'm not here.
Okay.
I'm not here.
Oh, that's huge. Nice.
Hey, Dad. What the? Dad? Oh, no. Sit on this.
Stop it like this. Look, stop it like this.
Dad.
Stop it. Nice. Hit now.
Dad,
Okay.
sit on this.
Hmm?
Sit on this. Sit on this. Sit on this.
Hold on.
Dad,
What's up? What's up? What's up? Morning, blog. Good morning. How are you?
I just found the world.
How we doing?
Dad,
Doing a little exercise
Dad,
with the boy, huh?
I just found it take the ball.
Okay.
Sit. Wait at me.
And go get my shoe. What's going on, people? Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Yo, sun hot. Yeah, the sun hot. The sun hot. What's going on? What's going on? Lots of stuff to talk about today. You know what I mean? Lots of stuff to talk about there. Today we have our boys in the building. You know what I mean? We have our boys, our three big boys. You know what I mean? Our three big boys. Arsenal Academy is known for producing good football players. You know, we produce a lot of good football players over the year now. Lot of good football players over the year. You understand me? And right now, we're looking at the likes of, we have three fantastic football players. Not even just good. Fantastic football players. You get me? And I think I might have to take this inside. This sun is too hot.
Dad, go home.
I said go for my shoes, not yours. I'm going inside. Let's go. Come. Let's go.
Oh no, my ball. Oh no. Dad, my ball.
Go for it and come back inside.
Oh no, my ball. Oh no. My ball.
Woo, people. I gotta wait until later on to do that. Outside is as hot, spanking hot. You know what I mean? Yes. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to Riley's World. Yeah, we're here again, back again. Transfer is always on the horizon, and we also have the small matter. You know what I mean? Of the preseason tomorrow, right? We have preseason tomorrow, and we have the small matter of transfer. You know what I mean? Just going around and about, and minding its own business, pretty much. Yes. So, still a lot of rumors going on. Still a lot of things to clarify. Still so much that we want to get clarity on in terms of the Vinny Jr. situation. Reports just now come out from David Ornstein that Arsenal is very close to signing Bruno Guimaraes, and that has been in the works for so long, with so much confusion going on with that Bruno Guimaraes situation. You know what I mean? We're signing him, we're not signing him. We in contacts with Newcastle, we're not in contacts with Newcastle. I mean, like, so much controversy. Too much controversy. You get me? So we're just trying to get on a steady ship, get on a steady roll. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out what actually we are about and what we want to, you know what I mean? achieve in these transfer situation. Our aim is really to make sure that we um, get it together in terms of the squad that we're trying to find to build up. You know what I mean? Build up the entire situation of Arsenal challenging or putting up a challenge for the retaining the Premier League, right? That's just one part of the whole situation. Blake, big up, Blake. Big up. Thank you for the gift, Blake. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate the gifts, man. Yeah, so that's just one part of the situation, right? So Arsenal trying to put a squad together because they want to build, they want to make a significant, you know what I mean, statement coming season, right? What is it? We have not won back-to-back Premier League ever. You know what I mean? There's so much things that we have not done that we want to do. You know what I mean? There's so much things that we have not done that we want to do. You know what I mean? And we're trying to push in those efforts to get them done. Mikel Arteta is a very serious manager, you know. He's a manager that wants to win trophy. Mikel Arteta just don't come into the game to be a coach or to earn money. I think he was doing that enough when he was a player. You know what I'm saying? And I think some of the things that he never achieved as a player, he wants to achieve them now as a coach. You know what I mean? And he is putting out a lot in what he's trying to do to make sure that it is done. Arsenal Football Club is on the arise. You know what I mean? And Mikel Arteta is making sure that. You know what I mean? He is making sure that. Blake said Arsenal still think they're getting Vinny. Okay, let's see, Blake. Let's see. Yeah, we do still think we're optimists. We're not 100% saying that we're getting Vinny, but we are here, you know what I mean, looking and waiting to see if it's something that can happen. So yeah, that's what's up. He should come to United. No. No. So he's a United fan. All right, cool. Big up yourself. So Arteta is trying to put Arsenal on the map. You know what I'm saying? Arteta is trying to put Arsenal on the map. Those are what we are about. You know what I mean? We're trying to make sure that Arsenal Football Club sits in the elite. You get me? We have never really been in the elite. We've always been a great club. We've always been a good club. But we've never really been that fantastic club. You know what I mean? I'm an Arsenal fan, so I can be honest. You know what I mean? We've never really been that Real Madrid type level, that Barcelona type level. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. We've never really hit the heights Manchester City hit underneath Pep Guardiola. You get me? So for a huge club, and we are a huge club, you know what I mean? We have a lot of grounds to cover. You get me? We have a lot of grounds to cover. We have a lot of things that we need to fix. Lot of things that we haven't achieved that we need to get it together. You know what I mean? And this season, I think, just like the previous season, we are working our very best to make sure that something like this actually happen. You get me? Yeah. But not this season because we got financial problem. Y'all will never sign that player, man. Trust me. Madrid and Man U fan. So you just want him leave from one of your club to the next one of your club. I see. Yeah, so as I was saying, so we are on the up. You know what I mean? We're on the up. This is the best that we've been in a long time. So we're definitely on the up, and we're looking to keep ourselves up and keep ourselves climbing up. You know what I mean? If you understand what I'm saying. We always produce players from the academy. It has always been like that. That's a part of our DNA, that's a part of our way of life, that's a part of our system. That's how we operate, that's how we do things. We have always had academic projects coming through and making an impression in the first team, right? But what normally happens is when we have these academy players coming through, we tend to sell them for a profit, right? And it has done so, it has been like that underneath Arsene Wenger, which we understand the Arsene Wenger situation on why he had to do what he had to do, right? But we are no longer in the Arsene Wenger era. You know what I'm saying? We're no longer in the Arsene Wenger era. And we are now competing on all cylinders for the biggest titles in football. So no longer can we afford to sell our academy players, you know what I mean, just for profit's sake, right? That's one. Two, we are not so good at selling players. You know what I mean? We are not so good at selling players. I think our record is what, $35 million for million pound for Oxlade Chamberlain or something like that. Smith, I don't even remember which one of them. You know what I mean? But we're not so good at selling players. For a big club that we are, that had so much fantastic players. We're not so good at selling players, and we need to fix that, right? But saying that, you know what I mean? We have three hot topic right now. Three, I'll call them three generational talent. You know what I mean? Because Miles just keep on improving. You know, Miles just amaze me every single time I see him play, man. He just keep on improving. You get me? And Ethan is a fantastic player. I mean, he has dipped a little bit, especially last season. Went out on loan, didn't quite work out in his favor. Now he's back. He looks sharp. When I say sharp, I mean like razor sharp. That's how good Ethan look. Ethan look razor sharp. You know what I mean? And because of that, there are lots of speculation going around about his future. You know what I mean? Leipzig is the last one to enter the conversation about Ethan. We're gonna talk about that some more, but I want to go on to the next one. Vinny. Yeah, go ask your. Anyway, yeah. So that's one. So the next one that we're moving on to is Max Doman. If ever there was a generational talent, this kid is one, right? This kid is one. The game against Girona was the last game that he played in, and it was a statement game. It was a game that he showed statement to the fullest. It was a game that he pretty much introduced himself, you know what I mean, knocking at Arteta door, letting Arteta know that, guess what? I'm here for next season. I want to play. You get me? I want to play. You know what I'm saying? And the positions are very unique as well about this player. All of them is midfielder. You know what I mean? Miles had to force his way into the team through the left back position. You know what I mean? That's where Miles forced his way into the team. He's now forced his way into his position as a defensive midfielder, which is fantastic. I mean, like, I can't believe we're wasting this kid talent in a left back position. As good as he was, because he was very, very good over there. You know what I mean? He was very, very good over on the left back position. But Miles Lewis-Kelly in the left back position and Miles Lewis-Kelly in the defensive midfield is like night and day. As good as he was over on that left back, in that defensive midfield position, Miles Lewis-Kelly is a breath of fresh air. You get me? Yeah, breath of fresh air. Big up Lindsay in the building. Lindsay said, Riley, everyone, love and blessing. Big up yourself, Lindsay. Big up yourself. So we're talking about our youngsters that we have coming through right now. And the topic right now is Miles. He has been through a little tough time, you know. He has been through a little tough time. From coming through the academy, making his debut, you know what I mean? Taking the scene, taking the football world by storm. Because he did that. You know what I mean? With the performance against Real Madrid. And you name them countless performances that he has done that has been so fantastic. Right? So fantastic. After that performance against Real Madrid, he was linked to Real Madrid after that. Real Madrid is a blockbuster club. We all know this. You get me? So you don't take ordinary players to be linked with Real Madrid. You know what I mean? He was named as he was described as an untouchable in Arsenal. You know what I mean? And very much so. Youngster coming through a performance like that against a giant like Real Madrid, it never fears him none at all to go up against Real Madrid and play football. Show the world who he is. It never fears him, not even a lick of it. Right? I don't want the chat move away from me, so I'm going to be in and out reading, making sure that I'm reading your chats while I go along. Blake said, you'll never see it coming when Man United win the Premier League. Yeah, we'll never see it coming, man, because it ain't going to happen. So don't worry. We'll never see it coming, Blake, because it ain't going to happen. Philip in the building. Philip said, hello, everyone. Hope all is well. What's up, Philip? What's up? I have a lot to say on this landscape of football institution. No problem, and that's why we're here. We're here to talk. We're here to talk. So let's talk. The preseason has exposed a lot of teams' lack of infrastructure. Okay, okay. I think Chelsea are the team to worry about this season. Deep squad, good manager. No, no, I don't think so. I mean, like they only have one game a week to play, and that's a bonus for them. That's a good look for them. So they have lots of time to focus on what they're about and what they want to do. You know what I mean? Hats off to them. You get me? That's the reason why Arsenal have a big squad, and that's the reason why we are looking to sign a few elite players to put with the big squad. So if we sign a few elite players to put with the big squad, it's like we have two of Chelsea's squad. You know what I mean? So we don't have time to be worried about Chelsea, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Yeah. One game a week. One game a week. That's it. So we ain't even worried about it. Manchester United have one game a week last season, and they didn't put up a fight as far as the thing is concerned, the trophy is concerned. So it is fine. It is fine. We're not really worried about them at all. You know what I mean? They might end up in a Champions League spot this season because of what's going on with them and their one game a week. You get me? So, but yeah. I think United will be outside the top 10. I can see that you're not a Manchester United fan, not even a little bit. I can see that you don't rate Man U and that. Philly, which team you support again? Remind me. Chelsea? Which team you support again, Philly? Remind me. Cause that, you don't rate Manchester United, not even a little bit, man. Spurs might be decent as well. Chris said, where was Chris? Vertical stream after so long. Love it. Hey, Riley. Big up yourself, Chris. Big up yourself. I always said that I wanted to do both streams. You know what I mean? I mostly wanted to do the horizontal stream in the night. You know what I mean? In the night. Okay. I remember now. So you said I support the most successful team in England, Riley. You know this. Yeah, Philip. So you're a Liverpool fan, I think, right? I think I know, but you haven't been around a while, Phil. Come on, you know this. I don't have elephant brain enough. I don't have elephant memory. I don't have elephant brain. I can't remember everything all the time. So when y'all don't been around for a long time, sometimes y'all have to care about my memories. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have to care about my memories, man, and help me out. Alright? Yeah. I'm good. How are you? So getting Bruno. We getting Bruno. David Austin Bamba just came out that the deal is very, very close. When David Austin speak, you listening, because him not tweet for just tweeting sake. You get me? Austin not tweet because him like type. You get me? Him tweet because him have information. He not come like Fabrizio with us go on the YouTube go do the same video in a one different way. And that Fabrizio do from the other day, Fabrizio give we same information. You know what I mean? In a little bit different way with a different twist. You know, Fabrizio, you need to stop. Bruno Guimaraes, welcome to Arsenal. And of Arsenal report. Let me see, people. Let me see. I have to make sure. And of Arsenal just report that Bruno Guimaraes, welcome to Arsenal. Let me see. Somebody check on that for me. What a way to reach a full agreement and tell me the on the live. What a way to reach a full agreement. Bruno Guimaraes and Arsenal finally did it. The love story is now. I gotta check it, man. I gotta check it. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Yes, people. Sorry, back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The ladies outside exercising, and a bug come across, and I have to go out there and take care of a bug. You know what I mean? That's what happen when you know what I mean? Yeah, I have to go out there and take care of a bug. Bug. One little thing bug, you know. I mean, like, this one is this big, and the bug this big. Calm if you take care of a bug, but yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal by far does not have a problem that nearly all clubs do. We not only have the top two best teams in the world, our B team challenge for the title minimum, our youth development is full. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, Lindsay, I'm reading. Don't worry. Keep on going. I support Man United. Phil, you support Man United. I don't know. Man United, Liverpool, they keep on talking about which one of them is the biggest team in the world. But Manchester United is the biggest team in England, just so y'all know. So, you know what I mean? I know he support Liverpool because he always say the biggest team in England. But Liverpool is not the biggest team in England, to be honest with you. And a couple years from now, Arsenal going to take over that spot. So y'all don't even have to worry about even that situation. You get me? Yeah. A couple years from now, we're not even going to have this debate no more. It's going to be done. You understand? Yeah. Where is Michelle, the bitter balloons? Somewhere. She's enjoying her vacation. I predict it would be today fantastic news. Did anybody check it? Riley's so excited need to use the toilet. No. I had to go deal with a bug situation for the lady. You know what I mean? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Congratulations for Bruno. What happened?
Oh, come on, you gotta cut me up this song.
Big up Adam in the building. Big up Adam. Liverpool are the most successful. It's simple. Mathematics. Nothing to do with opinion. Mathematics shows that Manchester United is actually the most successful. So I don't understand if we're talking about numbers. Arsenal did the damn thing with Bruno. Imagine I do a breaking live news right here and here. Breaking live. Bruno and Arsenal. It's it's a done deal. Let's see if the hands of Arsenal reports are true. The thing about this situation is this. All these situation is on this phone. Everything about is on this phone. Everything comes through on that phone. All of my X account, everything is over there. I haven't seen no more tweet from anybody else. Well, it was said that it was close. You know what I mean? Hands of Arsenal just welcome Bruno to Arsenal. So, yeah, let's see. Let's get it done, people. Yes. I feel like Liverpool sacked Slot. No reason. He was doing good work. I think so too. I agree with you. I think Slot was the best manager Liverpool had. You know what I mean? And they should have kept him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they should have kept Slot. You know what I mean? We like Slot. They should have kept Slot so Liverpool could get relegated. They should. They should have done the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the stream, everybody. Like the stream. Yes, like the stream, people. I've been here. Yeah, Blake been here. Blake been here a while now. You know what I mean? He even said he even come bearing gifts. You know what I mean? Blake came bearing gifts. So yeah, Riley Vinny will be this week. Fingers crossed, people. Fingers crossed. Go ahead and follow the Instagram account, people. It's right there. Riley's World 876. Don't miss it. You know what I mean? Do the damn thing. Yes, 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 yes. Vinny is not coming, said Chris. Chris. Shh. Vinny wants money, bro. Vinny agents is pushing Vinny to leave Real Madrid because remember, agent is about money. You know what I'm saying? Agent is about money. He's not getting the money at Real Madrid, and they want him to get the money. Rock Nation is a business, you know, bro. Rock Nation is a big business. You get me? That is run by the man, Jay-Z, Mr. Jigga himself. Also happens to be a Arsenal fan. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. He was asked which football club he support. He said he support Arsenal Football Club.
Take my vitamins.
Alexia, stop it. Stop. Thank you. Yes, he was asked which football club he support. He said he support the Arsenal. Why? He said he watched Thierry Henry played once and he just fall in love with the team. You get me? So yeah, Jay-Z is a Rock Nation boss that support Arsenal, who has one of the biggest clients in football. You know what I mean? Arsenal offer one of the biggest contracts in them history. Rock Nation is an American company. Arsenal owners are some American businessmen. Y'all do the maths. Something go and give it up. Something go and give it. Vinny is back in training at Real Madrid, but that don't mean nothing. No agreement has been agreed. You understand what I'm saying? So that do not mean nothing. You get me? We're not saying he's coming to Arsenal now, people. All we're saying is this. Keep the line open. Keep the line open. You know what I mean? Bigger miracle than that happened. You know what I mean? It was a miracle Spurs escape relegation. That's it. That's a miracle. Bigger miracle than that happened. Spurs escaping relegation is a bigger miracle than Arsenal getting Vinny Jr. You understand me, I say? Yes. So, trust me. You know what I mean? It's a good look for both teams. For both team Arsenal and Vinny. You get me? Vinny come win Champions League with a team we never do it before. I tell you all of this already. You know, I want to bore you with the same situation over and over. But y'all know the deal. Y'all know the thing go. You get me? Yeah, y'all know the thing go. Vinny, I got to do the... You know, just watch. I only hope some not really go up on this thing and yes, Vinny signed for Real Madrid and all that. He's always said that his preference is to stay at Real Madrid. Everybody always say that. You know what I mean? Him always say that. But nevertheless, if him just look on the disrespect of Real Madrid and disrespect him, he will realize that him need to leave. You understand me I say? If him look on him get a nice chin, by the way, Vinny, fantastic chin, yeah? Love the chin. You know, if my chin wasn't so fantastic myself, I would have find out the brother they would do your chin. If my chin wasn't so fantastic. But my chin is fantastic, so I'm good. You know what I mean? But, love the chin, Vinny. You know what I mean? And you need to take that new chin with that new look to a new country, in a new place, in a new club. That's all me I say. That's all me I say. Just think. You know what I mean? People, I have to catch up with the chat, because this chat gone. You know what I mean? Gone. G Go say congrats on 5.88K. Bro, I've been here for a long time, bro. I don't know. Respect though, respect. Thank you. Thank you. Vinny have more Champions League than Arsenal. Yeah, it's okay. You have more Champions League than Liverpool too. Not only just Arsenal. Big up the new persons in the chat, alright? Big up the new persons in the chat. Big up on the damn self. Make sure y'all liking the stream, alright? Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Do the damn thing. Do that damn thing there. G Goat said Arsenal. Brainless said David Beckham or Declan Rice. Declan Rice is an Arsenal player. David Beckham was never an Arsenal player, so I don't care for him. Yeah, let me catch up back with the chat, people. Yeah. Remember who your daddy is. It's PSG. You got jokes. Okay, you got jokes. You got jokes. All right. Everything good. And Man City. We just take the league from Manchester City, so I don't know. That ship has sailed. You know what I mean? That ship has sailed. Yeah, that's no more. Michelle in the building. Welcome, Michelle. Philip Gakpo, 70 mil, Tottenham. What do you think? Tottenham buy too much footballer, you know. You know what I mean? Tottenham buy too much footballer. The Tottenham look like them be like entire squad. And they don't be like entire squad of stupid players. And they be like entire squad of some good players. I mean like not great players, but good players. You get me? Tottenham look good, you know. Y'all see them beat Chelsea in pre-season, right? Y'all look how they're playing. Matheus Fernandes look very, very comfortable in that Tottenham midfield. You know what I mean? Fernandes look very, very comfortable in that Tottenham midfield. So you have Fernandes, Tonali, and you have Simmons. Bro, Tottenham look like said them look too good. You know what I mean? Them look too damn good. We have to watch out for that Tottenham team of this season. I tell people that Tottenham should get relegated. And everybody say, no, make them stay. Leave them alone. It's guaranteed 6 points. Oh, guaranteed the 6 points look now. You know what I mean? Oh, guarantee this 6 points look now. Let's make sense. You get me, sir? Tell you now. The Tottenham defense is still bad. Yeah, but they're still trying to improve it though, Lindsay. They're still trying their best to improve it. You know what I mean? They're still improving it. I mean, like, I don't think the defense was bad. You know? I just think that the coaching was bad. And then, you know what I mean? Because they have some fantastic defenders still. You know what I mean? If you can get rid of the likes of Romero, that's it. Yeah, Romero. If you can tell Romero he can leave and he's an okay defender, then y'all know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh. But that's what I'm saying. If they have individuals that are good, Lindsay, they have individual defense that are good, then all they need is a proper coach to coach them to be a team in their defensive rights. You get what I'm saying? Because they do have individual defense that is good. They're just not good as a team. So all they need is just to step up and get as good as a team and they'll be fine. You know what I mean? Which I think you're going to see a difference in them this season. You know, I honestly do think you're going to see a difference in them this season. So, yeah. We will see. We will see. Where was I? You know, we was talking a lot of stuff before. A lot of stuff. Because we were talking about the kids, right? And we're talking about Miles Lewis-Kelly and the impact that he has been making at Arsenal and the growing interest from other clubs, you know what I mean, trying to acquire his signature. And the latest one is Manchester United. You know what I mean? Manchester United. Manchester United is said to be inquiring about Miles Lewis-Kelly's signature. Right? And it's a situation where Arsenal have never been good at selling players. And a lot of people is saying that Arsenal need to sell so they can, you know what I mean? Whatever. But the thing about it is this. If we sell our best player in order to prove to people that we can sell players, what sense does that make? Sell our best players and then we do what? You get me? We don't need to prove to anybody that we can sell players. It's okay. When the time comes for us to sell, we will sell. Right? But we're not going to be bullied in the market to say, okay, guess what? Miles is not going to have a starting position, so we need to sell Miles so we can earn a profit. He might be the most expensive player Arsenal will sell. Screw that, bro. I don't care about the money. I care about the trophies. You know what I'm saying? See Phil come in the chat right now saying what? Liverpool is the biggest team in England. Why? Because of the numbers. Bro. Liverpool is a dinosaur team, man. Liverpool numbers been stacking up before I was born. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool numbers been stacking up before I was born, and them not getting a better much from them. So them a live off of history. You get me? I say them a live off of history. Why can't they live off of history? They can live off of history because the numbers count. You know what I'm saying? The numbers count. You get me? Michelle, Spencer will never come to Everton, Michelle. No, Spencer will... No, Michelle. No, Michelle. You got to go further back into retirement kind of football. Spencer have been a place for a year. They barely escaped relegation. The game against Chelsea shows their defense is still unsolved. Yeah, it's unsolved, but they're going to get together, man. Their defense is going to come good. I look at their defense, and they have individual players. Spencer have just really come to the forefront of football. You know what I mean? This World Cup has really grown Spence. You know what I mean? The World Cup was what has really grown him. And you have to understand, sometimes it takes players a little longer than players to reach maturity. You get what I'm saying? And we can use Victor Gyokeres for example. He has to go all around the world and come back before he actually become a fantastic player. You know what I mean? He wasn't so good when he was young and so forth. And maturity kind of kicks in. He started becoming better and stuff like that. So Spence used to irritate me because he used to play shit. You know what I mean? Especially when the World Cup just started. I mean, like, where this guy come from? But he grew in the World Cup, just like Gordon. Gordon started the World Cup shaky and he grew in it. You know what I mean? So Spence has grown in that World Cup. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see a different Spence in this Premier League. You get me? I heard that Tottenham wanted to sell him. I don't think they have any interest in selling him anymore. You know what I mean? He has grown, and I'm looking forward to see him, man. Honestly, I'm not a Spurs fan. I'm not even a Spence fan. But I like the maturity that he showed in the World Cup and the growth that he has shown also. So, yeah. Jigga in the building. Jigga says Kelly ain't going anywhere, especially to Man United. Especially to Man United. He ain't going to retire himself like... What's that 17-year-old, 18-year-old striker that left to go to them? What's his name? Can't remember. When I remember, I say it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not that kind of party. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? That's it. We have a midfield 4, which is fantastic. I don't even put Marino in that midfield 4 because Marino is a false 9 to me. You know what I mean? Marino is a striker to me. We have a lot of players now, people. We need to sell some, to be honest with you. We have a lot of players and we need to sell some. You get me? Because we have Marino, Havertz, Victor Gyokeres. You know what I mean? And I also think that Gabriel Martinelli should be a striker this season. I'm going to stand by my word. I've been saying it for a while now. And I'm going to stand by my word. Gabriel Martinelli should be a striker. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Big up Havertz Goat in the building. Different subject. But how do you think Odegaard gonna do this season? It's been pretty on and off these last 2 seasons. And that's a good topic as well, because to be honest with you, I'm judging these players based on their last performance. And their last performance is not the Premier League. To me, the last performance is the World Cup. To me, Odegaard has been injured a lot this season. You know what I mean? And that's one of what caused his inconsistency, right? And because he has been injured so much and the inconsistency kicking with him not having enough game time, I watched him in the World Cup. And I see a different Odegaard in the World Cup with a different mindset, with a different mentality. And if we can get that Odegaard to come back, you know that Odegaard of the first, second season when he just come? If we can get back that Odegaard that's shooting the ball from outside the box, you know what I mean, taking on defenders and taking the game too, you know what I mean? If we can get that Odegaard that we see in Norway team back at Arsenal, people, Odegaard, Bruno, Declan Rice, Saka, Zalisar, Vinny, whoever over on that side, you know what I mean, with Victor Gyokeres, or Kai Havertz, or Marino, and as I said, even Martinelli. I think Martinelli should be a striker. It's going to be fire, bro. It's going to be fire. I'm looking forward to seeing Odegaard coming back and coming back to his best. Because Odegaard at his best, Arsenal win games. And everybody know that. People have just been kind of hard on him because of his inconsistency. But everybody knows that an informed Odegaard is trouble for every single team out there. You know what I mean? Because he find the passes that nobody sees. You know what I mean? He does the press that nobody else does. I fit Martin Odegaard. Looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Spence is good though, said Jigga. Yeah, Spence is good. Spence has caught my eye. You know what I mean? He has caught my eye, to be honest with you. Jigga said Michelle to enjoy no guard. Name the trophies that name the every trophies possible. 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 Oh, you said possible. That's a key word. Possible. Possible. Okay. Got it. By the way, people, look out for a collaboration with me and Jigga. A collaboration with me and Jigga coming up probably this week. You know what I mean? A collaboration with me and Jigga coming up probably this week. You know what I mean? Yeah, a collaboration with me and Jigga coming up probably this Friday. So look out for a collaboration with me and Jigga, people. New to you say I don't believe in Odegaard anymore. You can't just write him off someone. You can't just write him off it, man. No, don't write him off it, man. Don't write him off it. Odegaard is coming good this season. I can feel it in my bone them. You know what I mean? I can feel Odegaard coming back good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can feel it. People, remember to like the channel, alright? Remember to hit the like button. Do the damn thing. If you're new over here, hit the subscription thing too. You get me? Yeah, just do what y'all need to do, man. Do what y'all need to do. Hit the like, hit the subscription, hit them all. As a Liverpool fan, I think Odegaard is quality. Odegaard is quality, man. As I said, it's been on and off because of injuries mostly. You know what I mean? It's been on and off because of injuries mostly. And I think that we're going to see, I think this season is a make or break for him as well, to be honest with you. Because if he plays like that in the World Cup and then come to Arsenal and still be playing mediocre sideway pass, backway pass like he's been doing, I think he's going to irritate the fans, the coach, and everybody. You know what I mean? We need to see that play that we see in the World Cup because we're saying to ourselves, okay, Odegaard is back. And because we're saying to ourselves, Odegaard is back, we need to see him back. You know what I mean? Not only for Norway, but also for Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Riley, thoughts on Zolis is being compared to David Villa. I see a lot of personality in Zolis, to be honest with you, Lindsay. I see a lot of personality in Zolis. I don't know if I see a David Villa personality in Zolis, but I've seen a lot of personality in Zolis. I can see a little bit of Sanchez in Zolis. You know what I mean? And everybody know that the comparison with Trossard is there, has been there. You get me? He has some different personality, he has some different qualities. I can see a little bit of Santi Cazorla in Zolis as well. You know what I mean? With the way he carried the ball. You know what I'm saying? And his low backlift. You know what I mean? He strikes the ball just like that. You know what I mean? It's like a cobra. You know what I'm saying? That's how snappy he is when he's making a true pass or when he's passing the ball. I think we acquire a quality player. To be honest with you, I think he's genuine quality. And I think hopefully it doesn't take too much time to adjust. You know what I mean? And he can hit the ground running and just start his Arsenal career with a bang. So I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him. Tomorrow is another practice game that he's going to be involved in. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might do a watch along for that game tomorrow. If the Arsenal app behave itself, you know what I mean? If the Arsenal app that we pay for to watch the game behave itself, then I might be able to do a watch along tomorrow. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Because it crashed for some reason the last time and it wasn't there. Nico is here. What's going on, Nico? What's up? Ody's still my favorite player. Hope he'll be back to his best this season. Yeah, we hopefully. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. We'll get back with Odegaard, I think. You know Morgan Rogers joined Chelsea because Cole Palmer is the best, mate. Okay. Okay, I hear you. That's why they share the same celebration. I hear you. Riley, who are your relegation picks? I know the window isn't over, but we can still predict. We're going to do a prediction on Friday. We're going to do a prediction on Friday when we have Jigga on, okay? When we have Jigga on, we're going to do a prediction on Friday. We're going to go through a lot on Friday and look forward to a lot as well. So make sure y'all tune into the Friday stream. It's going to be fire, people. It's going to be fire. I need to confirm with Jigga if he'll be available. Jigga, will he be available on Friday? I forget to confirm with you. This Friday. Cazorla with his second feet was unreal. Yeah, I mean, like, we know which foot he used, but it was just, if you didn't know him, it would be hard to really figure out that he was right-footed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, I don't rate your Martinelli, honestly. You should sell him. No, I don't think so. Zolis gonna bench Martinelli. I think Martinelli need to switch position. I honestly think that Martinelli need to switch position, people. No joke about it. That's just my honest thought on this situation. I think Martinelli is a striker. You know what I mean? He plays well in the middle of the park. You get me? He plays really, really well in the middle of the park. Yeah, so I was finishing up about Skelly. So the rumors about Skelly, Manchester United, I don't think there's no gas to that. I don't think Arsenal will be in the right mind to sell Lewis Skelly for no money at all. You get me? For no money at all. You get me? So, yeah, I think we should bury that and leave it there. All right? All right. Let's move on to the next youngster in the photo. We're going to move on to Ethan Nwaneri. Ethan Nwaneri, people. Ethan Nwaneri was one of the brightest youngsters to come out of Arsenal Academy in a long time. You know what I mean? Probably since Jack Wilshere. Ethan Nwaneri. Right? And he got some game time. He did well. He did well up to a point that we thought, okay, Ethan Nwaneri gonna bench Martin Odegaard. You get me? We realized that quickly that he was not getting the game time that we all thought that he should have been getting. Because y'all know we fans, us fans, we have in our head what we want. Right? We have in our head what we want. What we want is not necessarily what the coach wants. Because all we see is an Ethan on the field playing and making passes and taking shots. But we're not seeing an Ethan that is not tracking back his guy. We're not seeing an Ethan that is not pressing. We're not seeing an Ethan that is not tackling. We're not analyzing the aspect of that. And we tend to forget that it's a very important part of Arsenal game. You get me? All right. So rumor circulating today that Leipzig is trying to get Ethan Nwaneri. Right? Based on the circumstances in which it's being negotiated, I am not really against it, you know. Because I said this in a couple of my streams. And I think Arsenal listen to me, you know. I think Arsenal listen to me. We all think that these people don't listen to us small streamers, and they do. We are the one that they listen to, you know, because a lot of time I hear stuff that I say on some of these big streams, you know. You know what I mean? You hear me, man, that do the damn thing there? Yeah, man, do the damn thing. Me hear it on some big stream, you know. You get me, I say? We don't even speak patois. You get me, I say? So don't think that these people don't listen to us. No, they listen to us because we are where they get the ideas from. It's only because they have a bigger platform they can broadcast it on. So them take it and then broadcast it and feed them way on a much bigger platform. Okay. With that saying, y'all remember in the streams, I even have it on a shorts. Chelsea on the verge of agreeing with Rio to sign Pep. What? Chavaria? Okay, that's just something that break through just now. Alright. So y'all remember on my shorts or in my live when I say that Arsenal selling the youngsters is not an issue. But they need to implement the Real Madrid system in which We see Real Madrid have so much talents out there that they sold, but they still own them, right? They sell them, and still own them. How them do that? Because they insert a buyback clause. Them put a buyback clause in that situation. No way, shape, or form. I think that Arsenal should be just letting go of their talent to go to what you remember that Gennaro situation. We can't afford one next situation like that happen. You know what I mean? If we had put a buyback clause in this Gennaro situation, we'd have had the player back here. You get me? But we never do that. So we have to learn to do our business better. Okay, sell the youngsters and make a club develop them for us. And when they reach the heights that they reach, and we feel like, okay, they're capable enough now to make an impact in Arsenal, we trigger back the buyback clause. You get me? That's what we need to do. If Ethan Nwaneri is not going to play this season, of course, loan him, sell him with a buyback clause. Let a different club develop Ethan for us. Give him the game time that is required for him to become the player, because everybody know, everybody have eyes can see Ethan Nwaneri is a fantastic, fantastic player. Fantastic. Make sure that you send him to a club that have the same mindset, have the same kind of system that Arsenal does. You know what I mean? So therefore we can easily bring him back. And it doesn't take much to get him curved back to what we want him to be. You know what I'm saying? So, Ethan Nwaneri is been linked away to Arsenal. Away from Arsenal, sorry. And as I said, yeah, he's a fantastic player. Very fantastic player. And I think we should loan him out if we're not going to play him because he needs to develop. Or if we want to make it a longer period, sell him with a buyback clause. We just renew Ethan Nwaneri contract, So we can do him like what we did to Saliba. Loan him out for 2 or 3 seasons. So he can get that game time. We don't even have to sell him. Just loan them out for 2 or 3 seasons. You know what I mean? So they get that experience of that game time. Come back and, you know what I mean? You can see that the experience that he had over in France did a lot to him. Because he came back different. You know what I mean? He looks different. Everything about him does. His aura is different. Right? I watched him in the Girona game, and the things that was missing in his game is there now. Mikel Arteta was full of praise towards him. The things that was missing in his game is there now. The tracking back, the tackling, the pressing. You know what I mean? It's all there. So he's now becoming complete. Why would you want to sell a player like that again? I don't know. Just make me understand. Just make me understand. Alright, so yeah, and his brother, Ethan Nwaneri brother. I don't know much about him. I taken some clips of him, and I'm telling you, coming through to fire. Fire. You know what I mean? Fire. You get me? Yeah. So, that's one. Let's move on to the main course now. The main course of the topic. Max Dauman. Max Dauman. You know what I mean? Max Dauman. I don't even think I have to emphasize on what's going on right there. Generational talent is an understatement. You get me? Yeah. Understatement. I watched Max in the last game. Right? And if the camera didn't show his face, I wouldn't realize that a kid was on the field. To be honest with you. He's as big as the grown men. You know what I mean? He's as big as the grown men. He plays even better than them. So you know he's not out of place. You know what I mean? He fits well. He fits well in this setup on the field with the men. And did y'all see Miles Lewis Kelly in that midfield in those games? In that six? Because he was sitting. Did y'all see Miles Lewis Kelly carrying the ball and breaking the lines? Did y'all see the pass that he put to Max Dorman when he spin 2 or 3 defenders and put through Kai Havertz to score? Did y'all see that? These are what we have coming through our academy. You know what I mean? These are what we have coming through. Max Dorman is forcing his way into this damn Arsenal team, whether people like it or not. You know what I mean? He's making himself a force to reckon. You know what I mean? He's making himself a force to reckon. Let's get back to the Max Dorman situation. Let me see if I can get some of y'all chats in because chat is coming off. Lindsay said the right hand side is too populated. We need to give Ethan more opportunity to develop in the meantime. As I said, I don't mind. I don't think Ethan wants to play on that right hand side, and that's one of the problems I think we have with Ethan. To be honest with you, I think he wants to play in the 10. You get me? I think he wants to play in the 10. I think that's his best position also. You know what I mean? And I think that's where he wants to play. He wants to play in the right 10. Not all the way over on the wing. He likes to be in the middle. So unless you're gonna give him the license to roam inside as often as he wants, fine. But I don't think they give Ethan that luxury. Lindsay said, I will sell Madueke after this season if he doesn't improve himself. I'd prefer Ethan if it gets to that. This season is probably a make or break season for Madueke for real. I think this season is a make or break season for Madueke. You get me? Yeah, I think this season he got to get a lot of stuff right. You know what I mean? I think he has to get a lot of stuff right. So yeah. Really Madueke over Ethan just because of the sheer maturity, you know what I mean, and I know how far ahead Madueke is. Madueke is a fantastic player. He just have no end product, and it seems like him is a good player without a head. He not a brain. So if we can put a brain on the body there, we have a fantastic player. You know what I mean? Nico said, what I would do is keep Madueke for now, sell one area, but put a buyback clause on him. And if one area is doing well and Madueke isn't, then sell Madueke, then buy back one area. Perfect. Perfect. Madueke can carry the ball and more of a threat, but he got no end product. Madueke have no head, man. Madueke is brainless. There's no point in his game. He must improve. He must improve a lot. Max Dorman is too good for his size and age. Way too good, bro. Way too good. Honestly, if Madueke had good shooting, he'd be one of the best wingers in the world. I second that, Nico. I second that. I think they just need to. I don't know how to get the best out of Madueke, but I think he can. He started a good in the World Cup and he fade away. These are the things that they need to pull him aside and show him what he's doing right, what he's doing wrong, and what he needs to improve, which I think they're doing. But it's not coming together. Why? What's going on with Madueke? I don't know. It's all about speed nowadays. No, it's not just all about speed. It's about speed with control. You understand what I'm saying? It's about speed with control. So you have to have that as well. So yeah. Not too compassionate on Madueke. Rashard and Madueke are similar to me. And no, Rashard is a more composed finisher. Yeah, Rashard is a better finisher than Madueke. Madueke is way faster than Rashi. I don't think they are comparable, to be honest. Dorman is going to be incredible. I hope we don't have to go against him in the future. Okay, skip over some. Catch up back with the chat now. Gakpo is a one-trick pony. Lindsay, don't worry. I think him under Areola will do wonders. We saw that Areola is good with youngsters. Yeah. I think so. I think he's, as I said, Slot wasn't doing justice for y'all team, to be honest. You know what I mean? And let's see what Rio brings this season. I do think that he is a fantastic kid, and I think the best is really yet to come from him. So let's see. Let's see. So, Doman, I'm still trying to figure out what his best positioning is. It seems like he favors the midfield as well. You know what I'm saying? It seems like he favors the midfield as well. So he plays on the right when Saka is not there. That's the position that they put him in. But every single time I look, he's in the middle of the park. You know what I mean? He's always in the middle of the park. And he plays his best football in the middle of the park. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he plays his best football in the middle of the park, as you can see with the goal that he scored and the assist that he got and stuff like that. So, yeah. I agree. I really like him. He has a good energy. I'm just worried that we lack the squad depth for him to even do much. I'm not in a rush to play Max, but he'll certainly be getting his game time this season. I am in a rush to play Max. I want to see him. I want Max to make his mark just like the other youngsters at the age of 16, so he can get that experience and keep on developing. I don't want him to be a late bloomer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to be a late bloomer. I want it to be done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the reports are everywhere now that Bruno G deal has been agreed. As I told you, Hands of Arsenal broke it. I got it as it came through. You know what I'm saying? As it came through, I got it. So, yeah. That is fantastic news, fantastic news. And reports are still circulating that Arsenal is confident on getting Vinny now. You know what I mean? But I guess that's going to be the situation. Because there's still no deal agreed. So I guess we're never going to get away from that. We're never going to get away from that. So it's everywhere now that the deal is agreed. Bid accepted. Some fantastic news, people. Fantastic news. So, persons keep on asking about the Bruno G. When is it going to happen? There it is. There it is. There it is. It has happened. Alright, it has happened. And I mean, I think just probably crossing the T's and dotting in the dots. I think those are probably the only things that leave to complete this signing to make it official. But it is there. Bruno G. So, one down. I almost kick over the camera. One down, one to go. So with the Bruno G out of the way, our focus is on Mr. V. You know what I mean? Mr. V. It is a blessing. It's good. Good. We've had a fantastic window. Why? We only signed 2 players. We had no good window yet. If all goes well, we'll be having a very fantastic window. If all goes well. If we got that one signing over the line, bro. Champions League, here we comes. Here we comes. Here we comes. Person, remember people, put a like on the channel, alright? Remember to hit that like button. Big up Skills in the building. How you feeling, Skills? How you feeling? Big up your damn self, man. Remember to hit the like button, people. Remember to hit the like button. It's hot, man. Let me get a bottle of water. I'll be back. Give me a second. Yeah, people, we're gonna have a fantastic show Friday. We're gonna do we're gonna try to do the title race, the relegation, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Friday gonna be nice. The league is coming up, so we need to get back into the groove. You know what I mean? We need to get back into the groove of the league. You get me? And so forth. We're gonna bring back our regular collaboration. At some point with Jigga, where we do our prediction for the games and so forth, and moving forward, our prediction, score prediction, who's gonna win, all of those stuff. You know what I mean? We're gonna have it back just to make sure that we are in with the season and getting it together. Yeah, we are gearing up. We're making sure that everything is being put in place. TXMMY said, do you reckon you're gonna win the league? Yes, of course. We're here to defend our title, bro. We are here to defend our title. Also, is Vinny confirmed? Nope, Vinny is a Real Madrid player still. Daniel the Gamer said Neymar is the GOAT. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Guys, remember to like the stream. Remember to like the stream. Put a like on the stream. Hit that like button. So Vinny Jr. has reported back to training. You know what I mean? As I said, look fantastic with that chin chin chin. You know what I mean? Yeah, Vinny Jr. look fantastic with that new chin of his. You know what I mean? If my chin wasn't so fantastic, we'd have to find out whether brother the name will grant him that chin there. But through my chin is so awesome, I just, you know? Yeah. Yep. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I try to do a live stream, my son always places toys right in front of me with a bunch of noise. Yeah. Alright, people, welcome to the stream. Big up, big up, big up the new persons in the stream. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, people. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. If you like the stream, drop in the chat what team y'all support as well. We like to know, you know. We like to know what team you support. So drop in the chat what team you support as well. If you're new over here with us. Alright, drop in the chat the team that you support so we can know. We like to know the family base of what's going on. Everybody like to know each other and so forth. And if you're new and want to become a part of this YouTube family over here, so subscribe to the channel. It's very easy. Very, very easy. Do the damn thing. You know what I mean? Just hit the like button and hit the subscription button. Okay? Yeah. What team does Chin support? Chin, I ain't gonna lie. That doesn't even work my comment. Don't use the Lord's name for foolishness. What team does Chin support? Probably the devil. You gotta be a spud. So, we have a game on tomorrow, people. Arsenal is playing tomorrow. Yes. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Fantastic. Arsenal is playing tomorrow again. And if we have anything to go by, and we can, you know what I mean? We can look at the previous game that they just played. I see a meltdown on the internet over that game from opposition fans. Meltdown. They're saying, oh, no. The league is done. The league is done. Everybody is struggling to find match sharpness, to find match fitness, to find this, to find that. And they're saying, look what Arsenal just did. Arsenal just run out and just make it crazy. Easy. You know what I mean? Look what they just did. It seems like Bruno G to undergo Arsenal medical within 24 hours before completing move. Lots of Bruno G movements coming in. Lots of Bruno G movements coming in. It's about time, man. We wanted this move. We've been waiting on this. You know what I mean? We've been waiting on this for weeks, since World Cup. World Cup done all I know, and we're still waiting on it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? It is crazy. Chin, don't worry, we will win again. I like that, Lindsay. Just when they come in the chat with this foolish, let them stay. Let them stay. If you feel like respond to them, you do. If you don't, you just ignore them. You know what I mean? But we don't have to delete them or we don't have to time them out. No matter what they come in the chat and say, just let them stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, let them stay. We read what we want and we highlight what we want. You get me? Yeah. At least he's honest in his 8. Let them stay. You know what I mean? Let them stay. They're here to hate. They're here to love. Let me tell you this. You know how much of these persons on this channel came here with hate and turned out loving the channel before they leave? You know what I mean? There's a lot of these persons came here with 8 and turn out loving the channel before they leave. Chin, let me tell you this, Chin. No, we won't remove you, Chin. You can remove yourself. You can remove yourself, man. You can remove yourself, man. You're welcome. You're welcome to this channel, man. We're a football channel. And if you're here to talk football, we're here to listen. If you're not, then big up your damn self. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. We're here to talk football, man. And whatever team you support, it don't matter to us. We just ask you because we just would like to know. Because everybody on here support a team. Don't matter which team. You know what I mean? We're Spurs supporter here. And we're Arsenal channel. We're Spurs supporter here. That's what I'm just trying to show you. We're here about football. We love football. You know what I mean? We love football. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Alright, we love football, man. That's why we're here. You know what I mean? Football is about winning and losing. So even if your team is a losing team, it don't matter. They will come good at some point. Or probably not, but you know. You know what I mean? You know. It's cool, bro. I'm not here to cause trouble. It's let's get on with your stream. Hey, we're not here. We're not even worried about you and causing trouble, man. I'm just saying, if you support a team, just drop a team in the chat and let us see. You know what I mean? It's all good. You know what I mean? While they're at it, like the channel and subscribe to it. You get me? Yeah, man. While they're at it, like the channel and subscribe to it. We do this all the time. We're here all the time. You know what I mean? And we're going to be talking football all the time. You know what I mean? Just all the time. We're not going to trouble you with your team, man. We promise. We're good people sometimes. We're good people most of the times. I don't think nobody's in the banter mode today. So today is the right time for you to put the team that you support in the stream. You know what I mean? Everybody's just chilling and talking about the transfer. Bruno Guimaraes' fee just agree. You know what I mean? Nobody can disturb our peace right now. We're good. Godfrey in the building. Big up, Godfrey. Big up, Godfrey. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I honestly like having more fans of different teams. I still don't think I've ever met a Brentford fan wondering if they even exist. For real, you know, I don't think I've had a lot of different fans on here now. I've had a lot of different fans. Todd said, who drag you up in that Arsenal top? Todd, what team you support? Let me know. Let me know what team you support. You can't come for Arsenal if you don't tell me what team you support. That ain't even right, bro. Reese said, Chin support me. FC. Hey. Todd. You see? Be quiet over there, so yeah? Stay in your lane. Todd, stay in your lane over there, so. Okay, Mr. Man United? Yeah. Stay in your lane over there, so. You know, you can't come for the champions. Relax yourself. Todd. We just signed Bruno. So we're in a nice mood today. We're on the verge of signing Bruno, so we're in a nice mood today, man. We talk at the end of this season. Okay, good. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and stick around. Nobody run from we, Todd. Do not run from us. Subscribe to the channel and stick around. We ain't only going to talk at the end of the season. We're going to talk when we play Manchester United as well. Alright? And we're going to talk throughout the season. So subscribe to the channel and stick around. Nobody with you running up and down. Don't run from us. Okay? Do not run from us. Alright. Chat and move again. So I'm going to just read what I see in front of me. Alright? People, remember to like the stream. Alright? Remember to like the stream. Do the liking thing there. Yeah. I'm glad that Bruno deal will be closed. This deal has been dragging on for time. Bro, this deal is stress. Alright. Nico said last night he could have opened a business and make a lot of profit already. And this Bruno deal ain't done yet. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's been long, man. It's been long. I say I despise Man United. I know you mean in stream. Nico. That's what I was thinking. I haven't really think I've seen any Brentford person in the stream for real. I've seen a lot of persons. I've seen the entire Premier League except Brentford. I don't think I've seen any Bournemouth either. I can't remember seeing any Bournemouth either. I've even had Sunderland here. I've even had Sunderland here. I've had everybody here. Arsenal, United, and Chelsea to get relegated. Gotta be a Liverpool fan that says something like that. Has to be a Liverpool fan that says something like that. I promise you. I have to be a Liverpool fan to say something like that. I think the deal went on for a while because Newcastle are in the middle of many things. It was wise of Newcastle to not rush this. I've heard that this deal has been closed for since over the weekend. To be honest with you, I've heard that this deal has been closed. I've heard that he just fly over to the camp, really pretty much to pay his respect and stuff like that. You realize he wasn't in no training picture like that. You know what I mean? Sitting on the ball, drinking some water. It was just nothing really. You get me? It was just nothing really. Say, yeah. So I don't mind Arsenal. I love the Henry days. Bro, we are well, we are hate by many. So for you to don't mind us, it's kind of special. It's kind of unique. Where's Chin? Chin didn't tell us what team he support yet, no? Chin. I don't want you to think you're going to slide away like that so easily, no, Chin. We need to know what team you support, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We need to know. We need to know the Tottenham team that you support. I think. Chin left. He'll be back next time. He could have at least tell us what team he support before he leave. Man, I don't know what's going on. Can't be that bad. Can't be that bad. Where are we at? Where are we at? Nico say, I don't mind them, but it would be interesting to see in chat Arsenal get relegated. I would probably switch them with Forest because they seem to always do well against us, but Arsenal are big competition. Nico, go pinch yourself and see if you can wake up, bro. You go pinch yourself and see if you can wake up. Man City start talks for Pedro. Yeah, I've seen Manchester City interested in Pedro. Yeah. Yeah, I seen them start talks for Pedro. But with deals getting over the line now, hopefully our next deal comes soon, right? As I said, it's been a long wait on this one. You get me? A long wait on this one. And we really just want to see players that we're linked to just get it over the line, right? So yeah, so the Bombers is everywhere. Bruno G and Arsenal is pretty much a done deal. Now, what does this signing mean for Arsenal Football Club? What does this signing do to us? You know what I mean? What levels are we at now with a signing like this? Elevation. You know what I mean? Because it's not just a normal situation. It's not a typical, it's not just a random signing that we just did. You get me? And people have to understand what Arsenal are doing. Arsenal is out here proving a point as well. Understand what I'm saying? Arsenal is out here proving a point as well. Gone are the days when Arsenal could have get the exact players that they want and just compete on the level that they want to do. That they want to compete and all of that, right? Now, being the champions of England, Arsenal's first step was what? Going to Newcastle and take their captain. You know what I mean? The player that was deemed as untouchable. Arsenal went in and take their captain, right? What Arsenal want to do again? They want to go into Real Madrid and take their best player. So you have to understand what Arsenal is trying to do while bulking their squad to be a fantastic team. They're also trying to show levels to this. You know what I mean? There is levels to this. They're trying to show people that, okay, guess what? We're no longer the fragile club that we used to be. We are here to compete, and we're here to compete also for the best players in the league. It's a fantastic statement by Arsenal, you know. I can tell people this. Arsenal are going to show up this season with a magnificent statement. And people have to listen. Arsenal are going to talk loud, and people have to listen. But whether we talk loud or we talk soft, it's still going to be a statement. You get me? Yeah, man. It's gonna be good. Fantastic. Fantastic. But lots have been going on, and yeah. I was teaching my son some football earlier on. I was out there, you know what I mean? But the sun is too hot, man. I might do it again later on when the sun cool down. Yeah, I might do it again later on when the sun cool down. But just sun is too hot in the morning. Yeah. Two nil at halftime and 4-2, not bad. First half was great, but our squad depth is poor. I would definitely sell Jones. Who gonna bang? I'm humid over here in the UK. I started the screen, kicking some ball, just kicking back and forth with me and my son, but quickly I had to take away myself from out there, man. I had to run inside. Yeah, I mean, I had to run inside. Outside was too crazy. And then he kicked the ball outside in the lawn, you know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna go for it. Because the lawn is still wet from the night dew. So imagine the lawn is still wet and the sun is so hot still. You know what I mean? You'll expect it to be dried up or something like that, but no. It was crazy. Trying to soak up this Bruno G. I ain't gonna lie. It's been so long that we've been waiting on this Bruno G signing. It just seemed like it had happened a long time to me already. You know what I mean? We've been waiting on this signing forever, man. When I say forever, I mean forever. Forever. It's been a long wait. Long, long wait. It's crazy. Bruno G is expected to leave Newcastle training camp in Spain within the next 24 hours to undergo his medical. That's what's up. So Real Madrid has upped their offer to Vinny Jr. They are now offering Junior Vina 22 mil per season. The offer would raise his salary from 17.5 mil to 22 mil, but Vinny is reportedly demanding at least 30 mil. Right, so they have raised the amount of money from 17 to, Vinny is almost asking for double the salary, Vinny is making a statement here. He's almost asking for double the salary. And Arsenal is said to be willing to pay him that. Right? And if I know what I know about football, don't write off this deal. Because it's a situation where we know that football is about the numbers. Right? And if these numbers are matching the way they're supposed to match, then trust me, it's going to be something that we have to talk about. Trust me. There's been reports in the media that the best striker that Brazil have right now is Gabriel Martinelli. You know what I mean? Gabriel Martinelli is said to be the best striker that Arsenal have right now. And why is it that we don't, our club, our manager, do not figure that out? You know what I mean? We don't need to be buying a striker. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. In my opinion, we don't need to be buying a striker. We need to transfer Martinelli in that position. Because he played in the middle of the park very well. You know what I mean? To me, we have the second coming of Thierry Henry right there. That's like the second coming of Thierry Henry right there. And we need to capitalize on it, man. What are we going to do? Sell him, then you're going to go to a club, and they're going to put him there, and they're going to blow up and be fantastic, and we're going to say, if we had known. We can't say if we had known. We have to be more alert. You know what I mean? We have to be more alert. The under 20 is also the under 20 CONCACAF under 20 is going on, and there's some fantastic games going on. You know what I mean? There's a game on Wednesday. Jamaica is playing on Wednesday. I don't know if I can carry it, but yeah, there's an under 20 game going on Wednesday. Jamaica and Canada. I think that's the semi-final. You know what I mean? I think that's the semi-final. Still needs to get an actually. You need to sell Jesus. I think they're going to sell Jesus this season. They just want a certain amount. I think they want about 34 for him, and they just haven't gotten it yet. So I don't think Jesus is on his way out this season. To be honest with you, I don't see him staying this season. You know what I mean? I don't want us to sell Martinelli either, as I said before. I want us to move Martinelli into the middle of the park. So if we sell Gabriel Jesus, I think that opens the space for Martinelli to go there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Liverpool will get Barcola. I've always maintained that I think Liverpool is going to sign Barcola because they're the only team that's actually in for Barcola. You know what I mean? They're the only team that's actually in for Barcola. Nobody else has the money to do it. And even the teams that have the money probably have somebody in that position already. And Arsenal that have the money that can do it, but has nobody looking for somebody in that position, is waiting on to see what's happening with Vinny Jr. You know what I mean? So if Vinny Jr.'s situation has wrapped up early, then probably Arsenal will jump on that if we don't get him. But I don't think Arsenal are going to leave the Vinny Jr. situation to go get Barcola. So yeah, Liverpool seem to be the front runners in discussion to sign Bradley Barcola. Fantastic player. Fantastic player. Yeah, fantastic player. He's going to do well. So I think we get it done hopefully this week. Yeah, I know you're really desperate for that to happen, Nico. I need a centre back as soon as possible as well. I don't care who. We just need a CB at the point. Tomorrow is a meeting between Vinny and the Real Madrid board. Wasn't that today? Man, it seems like every day tomorrow is a meeting. It seems like every day they're having a meeting. You know what I mean? Hopefully Vinny storm out of that and say, yo, I'm done with this shit. Hopefully that's what happened. You know? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Guys, remember to hit the like button, alright? Remember to put a like on the channel if you just enter the stream. And if you're new to the channel, remember to like the stream. Alright? Yeah, remember to like the stream. And don't be afraid to say something, man. Communicate with us in the chat. We don't bite. It's not banned today, so we're not biting much today. Vinny just got his medical done yesterday, and today he talks to Jose Mourinho of positive signs. He's staying for sure. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think he's staying for sure, but let's see. It's every Real Madrid fans wish for him to stay. We understand that. You know what I mean? But if y'all don't hit those numbers that Vinny Jr. looking for, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. There's a figure, and numbers don't lie. Football is a numbers game. If you don't hit that number, there's probably a problem. If y'all hit that number, then he's going to be staying for sure. But y'all have to make it worth while. Y'all have to get the figures together, man. Arsenal willing to get the figures together. So if y'all don't do it, we're going to be here to do it. Okay. Chelsea going for Adam Wharton for around 91 mil. Chelsea still got them kind of money to spend? We probably sell Gakpo, so we should have money for a centre back and right back. And maybe midfield, but we may need to sell Jones. 100% agree. We are also locking in homegrown players too. So go Arsenal, amigo. I'm a gunner from France. Big up nobody. Nobody says a gunner from France. Big up yourself, nobody. Big up yourself. Welcome to the stream. You know what I mean? Hit the like button while you're here. And from a gunner to a gunner, subscribe to the channel. Show the support. You know what I mean? Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself. Jones is pure ego. He will never be better than he is. Chelsea means serious business this season. It's just Chelsea being Chelsea, man. It's an overall bolster just like Chelsea do every season. You know what I mean? Just like Chelsea do every season. They buy, they sell, they buy, they sell every time. Remember, Chelsea change managers so often that they keep on have to be changing their squad. You know what I mean? This is just another Chelsea hack. This is nothing different from what Chelsea normally does, in my eyes. You get me? Chelsea just being Chelsea. Every new manager comes in, they please them by giving them the players that they want. They're going to fire him, and after they fire him, they're going to sell out every single player and give the other manager whatever the players that they want. It's just a constant thing with Chelsea. You know what I mean? We used to this every transfer window by now. So, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, people, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We covered so much this morning, man. We covered so much this morning already. And we're going to be back again at 4:30 for the evening stream. And then for the night stream later on. So we have some streams to cover today. We'll have more details about the Bruno Guimaraes transfer as we get the news while we were on live. Break the news while we were on live. You know what I mean? But I haven't gotten a chance to listen much about it. You get me? I haven't gotten a chance to listen much about it, but we will get it done. You guys don't want the stream to end? I know I have to be making up for the times that I'm not been here. Boadi's crazy signing, man. Boadi's a good signing. Boadi's a good signing for for Manchester City. Trust me. Good signing for Manchester City. Nobody is back. Gyökeres isn't for sale. Personally, I don't want us to sign Julian Alvarez. Let's hope B. Guimaraes signs and that we get Vinny. And we should sign Krupi. Krupi is injured, you know. Krupi is injured for Krupi is out for 4 months. You get me? Krupi is out for 4 months. I think he went under the knife and he's out for 4 months. As far as Gyökeres is concerned, Arteta did say that he's not selling Victor. They asked Arteta if Victor was leaving, and he said no, straight out. Right, so I think those swap deals was just, I don't know. As far as Julian Alvarez is concerned, I don't know if we're going to sign Julian Alvarez. I think Julian Alvarez is making a U-turn with Atletico, and he's probably trying to stay at Atletico now. So let's see. It would be a fantastic win if we get all of that done, to be honest with you. I don't think we have any official here we go yet, to be honest with you. But Ornstein Bomber said Guimaraes to Arsenal deal is done, and what's his name? And Arsenal tweeted it first. You know what I mean? And Arsenal tweeted it first. So it's a huge step. You know what I mean? It's a huge step. The midfield is now complete, people. What y'all think? What do y'all think about the midfield Arsenal have right now? You know what I mean? What y'all think about Arsenal midfield? The midfield to me is set right now. You get me? Damn, big up lads, big up Ches. What's going on? This is a fantastic midfield. Bruno Guimaraes, Declan Rice, Miles Lewis-Kelly, and Martin Zubimendi. That is fire. That is fire. People, remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new, alright? Subscribe to the channel if you're new over here. You get me? We're on our way to 6K. We're on our way to 6K subscribers, so help us get there. You know what I mean? We're not far off. You know what I mean? After we reach our 6K, we're going to set our 10K goal. Right? We're going to set our 10K goal, see how fast we can reach our 10K goal. We've been hovering around this 6K for a little bit now. So I think it's time that we pass this 6K goal and move forward. So remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what I mean? Let's reach some different landmarks. The community over here is nice as well, so you'll enjoy it thoroughly. Promises. How did you get to 6K? I haven't reached 6K yet. I'm a couple hundred from 6K. That's what I'm saying. The goal now is to reach 6K. I've been at 5K. I've been at 5K something for a while now. You know what I mean? I've been at 5K something for a while. So we're trying to figure out if we can finally pass the 5K barrier and go to 6K. We want to reach 10K by the end of the year. You know what I mean? We're trying to push for 10K by the end of the year. Big up Michael, by the way, joining the chat. Yeah, man, we're at 5K, almost 5K 9. Almost at 5K 9. We're just like 100 and something away from 6K. So help us get to the 6K subscriber, people. Do the damn thing. Okay? Yeah, man, do the damn thing. Chris said we'll get there. Yeah. That's what we're aiming for. I'm on the train to Dublin, Riley. Yes, I. Michael going to the game tomorrow, people. Michael going to the game tomorrow. Gonna send us some pictures. Say, no, we're gonna be viewing some good pictures in our live streams. Because he's gonna be sending some pictures. See if he can get an interview on behalf of Riley's World for me. See if you can get one of the players to say, this is Riley's World TV. Big up on yourself. And send that clip to me and I can use that. Yeah, that is it. No, not other channel. On the stream, on one of the evening stream. The same channel, man. Just on one of the stream. If you send that to me, then I'll be putting it in the streams when I'm doing it. You know what I mean? If you get some up close and personal pictures with the players, you know what I mean? Get an interview on behalf of Riley's World, that would be fantastic. You get me? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Michael going, yeah, man. Oh. Nico advertising fun with the Rileys. I haven't even go over that channel for a while. I need to do some video on that channel today. I haven't done any video on that channel for a while now, Nico. And that video, that channel is over 10K. That channel is over 10K. But I haven't done any video on fun with the Rileys in a long time. I need to activate up that. I like that channel because I get to do silly me. You know, I get to do silly me with that channel. They say, haha, hi, Mike, Michelle. This is Michael from Riley's World TV. When Vinny Jr. coming, y'all. That's all like you're going to be talking to Arteta. That's a bad word, Michael. That's a bad word. Yeah. No idea what that means. Toxic, go to my oldest video. That channel, comment on it. Oh, Toxic doesn't know that channel? It's called Fun with the Rileys. It's called Fun with the Rileys. That's another channel of mine. I quite like that channel, as I said before, because that channels allow me to be silly me. You know what I mean? I love to be just silly sometimes. And that channel gives me that, you know what I mean? Need to surprise Arsenal all in. Fabrizio just dropped something. What is he saying? Let me hear what Fabrizio is saying right now. I don't think Vinny would have run our team, man. Vinny just needs some love, man. He just needs some love. That's it. You know what I mean? Michael said, I'm just above the dugout, so I hope to get good picture. Yes. Yes. As I said, an interview would be nice. Representing Riley's. An interview would be very nice. Very, very nice. Ches want to stop talking about winning. Nope. Ches, we have to talk about the possibilities. You know what I mean? The possibilities. So Manchester City have made formal approach for Pedro Neto. You know what I mean? So they have made the approach now. So let's see what's going to come out of that situation. Manchester City can go into Chelsea and take Pedro Neto, right? Nico said William to Saliba. William to Saliba. How long is that? How long is that drive, Michael? How long is that train ride? Nobody. Have you subscribed to the channel already? So apparently, according to Fabrizio, Bruno is just waiting on the phone call to jump on a plane. So Bruno is just waiting on the phone call to jump on a plane. That's fantastic news. Yeah. They made an official approach about Pedro Neto now, so let's see. It's not a player that Chelsea wants to sell, so it will take a good piece of money to get him out. You know what I mean? Even though that money being quoted, it's a silly market right now. So it might be even more than that. Because they don't want to sell him is the reason why it might be more than that. Nico Jackson is also a name that's been mentioned a lot, you know. The thing about it is this: Aston Villa wants him. Aston Villa wants him, but thank you. Yeah. Okay. So £75 million £75 million is the agreement for Bruno to Arsenal. He's just waiting on a phone call from both Newcastle and Arsenal to travel to do medical. So that's pretty much what's holding. Just a phone call, holding up right now for the medical test. That's it. All I know is fantastic news. And we're just taking in the headlines of what Fabrizio have to say. So he's saying that Bruno Guimaraes' deal is pretty much at the final stage for days now. And Bruno Guimaraes is just pretty much at the training camp just waiting to get that phone call to make the move. I told you guys, he was just there to pay his respect pretty much to his teammates and so forth. He was hoping that he probably didn't have to go there. That's why his trip was kind of, you know what I mean, put off. I'm a what? Riley is now a ASMR what? A third channel? Damn, this channel is so much work I don't even have time for fun with the Rileys. No, I don't actually, Blah. Who is that? I don't. I don't follow a lot of content. Okay, Chris, one more. Chris, one more. I only have one leave, okay? Just one. See? That's it. I'm done. Can I get a water, please? you. Riley, chef, I'll come at your place, I'll eat the entire day. You leave fat like a fish. Yeah. I'm full now, so no more eating from me until later on. Me and Chris gonna come over and eat for 24 hours straight. I'd like to see y'all try that. Write in your YouTube search as Mir. Food. Okay. You see, channels like, I would never know channels like this. As much as I'm a chef, I'm not a food person. So that's the thing. I'm not really subscribed to food channels. Vinny JR Arsenal 7. No, you ain't getting that 7, bro. No, you ain't doing that 7. That 7 ain't working. He looks like a greedy lad. 8 days ago, 1.8 million views. Damn. Y'all just a bunch of food people, Dread. Y'all love food too much. You guys going to sign Vinny? That's the question on everybody's lips, bro. Everybody lips, that's the question on it. You know what I mean? That's the question on everybody's lips. We're just waiting to see. Chinesius. It's not Vinicius, it's Chinesius. Chinesius! You need to change the scenery. Yeah, Chinesius need to come to the thingy. I want to come to that place, man. Where Michael at? Scotland? It's beautiful, man. That place is beautiful. Michael just put in the thingy. That's beautiful. Bruno G is an Arsenal player, bro. Yeah, Bruno G is just waiting on the phone call to say, yo, Bruno, go. Arsenal, here I come. You know what I mean? Go. That's it. Bruno G just waiting on that phone call. Ireland. I want to go to Ireland, man. Ireland is beautiful, bro. I've always known this. You know what I mean? I love green. As you can see where I live now, I love green places, man. Ireland is beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so all right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank God none of these guys are called Gabby. Michael, that picture that you just sent me, man, that place is so green and pretty, bro. I almost think that was Jamaica. uh, it was at 90% at the start of the stream. We've been here for a while now. We've been here almost 2 hours. So never mind, I'm good. Yeah. I'm gonna go. We'll be back again for that stream later on. All right. So make sure y'all notification on and y'all ready with more Bruno Guimaraes news. You know what I mean? Confirmation to the T and all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, let's do this. Appreciate you guys for being here, man. Appreciate you guys for passing through. It's been fun. It's been good. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're back again later on. See me? Yeah, big up everyone. Big up Riley. And Mods said Nico. Big up everybody, man. Big up everybody. Thank you guys for passing through, man. It's a pleasure. We see